Yo, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to my Final Fantasy 16 Let's Play. Let's get right back into the game. Alright, we gotta head over there. I thought there's gonna be a way over there from here, but there's not. Oh, wait. Before anything, before I forget, I need to put the one thing on. Back by 7. I mean, is that really that important? Probably not. Rebirth of Flame. There we go. Oh, that is stronger. I actually did not think that's gonna be stronger. Okay. Looks like we're putting that one on. Does it just automatically start by like how good it is? And then here, I'll look through this on my own. All right, I upgraded a couple things and then I just ran over here off screen. This little guy's back. All in good time, all in good time.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Find the curse breakers. Where am I going?
Martha is a survivor. We'll find her.
Okay, I remember. You can pause if you want to look through any of that. How come we didn't bring up my map? There it goes. Okay. So now I believe we can come and do these side missions anytime. I don't think they close out from here on out. I'm not going to worry about them until later though. I'm pretty sure there's a couple that have to do with missions, and then I know there's a couple that give you like collectible stuff, so I'm just going to wait.
Come on. We need to find the others.
Best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to a physical, shall we?
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Alright, looks like we have a little side main mission, whatever you want to call it. A sub mission.
That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Alright. Actually, where is this place? Because if we've been there before, I might just skip to it. Over here. That might be where we were before. Yeah, I might just skip until we're over there. So I was trying to walk here. Well, these guys are blocking it.
The abbey, minding my own business, and a gang of screaming loons came charging out the garrison.
So where am I supposed to go? Oh, I missed that. Okay, let's head over there.
Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields.
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
Definitely think I could do this further now. I upgraded this last time I did. Boom, there we go. Yeah, so I have all the basic upgrades done, and then I upgraded that thing. I think I have all the basic ones. I don't remember actually. Okay, this is the last fight I'm gonna do. Just because I don't want to waste too much time on the video, just killing random things like that. No, rest in peace, people.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
You're right. Let's do this and they should be almost dead. Okay, not as much as I thought. I'm gonna do this on these guys just because there's two here. with.
Is that all of them?
I think so. I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
All right. Hopefully this guy's still alive.
Found her.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cuttings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive. He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
All right, the gathering storm. Right, gotta make our way over there. Make for Radix jump. Kinda wish I could just cut through most of this water, but I don't think it'll let me. C. Bounty. What? What's that little star thing? Notorious marks. Now, every now and then, Clive may encounter creatures larger, faster, or more ferocious. But demos while fighting his defeat and transfer. Yeah.
Do you think it's spotted us, Torgal? What do I say? Of course it has.
Oh, I don't have that yet. That's why it's not working. Sickin' boy. This thing does have a lot of health. Holy crap. I've used every single ability I have on him and he's only there. What the fuck? I don't know what's going on. Holy crap, this thing is strong. Dude. There we go. Oops, I did not mean to use that, but okay. That's fine. Get it. Did I just die? Okay, yeah, those things are tough. Oh god. Alright, just skip that fight if he's still there. I need to sneak past this guy. I just don't think I'm strong enough to fight him right now. Strong or good enough. Both of them. I mean, that was my fault because I was kind of just dancing around the big circle. But, you know.
That must be the bridge.
I don't want to waste too much time on it. Oops.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
All right. I believe we could just teleport back here. There's that thing. I wonder if that stays there or if that goes away. So I can always come back later when I'm stronger and beat it, but not if it goes away.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
No one survived then?
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times, you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
Unpicking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
All right. What's this? I have no idea what that is. Does it say it anywhere in here? I'm so confused. All right, well, it's time to return to the hideout.
Now, where's Gav?
I speak to our buddy Gav. He's back.
I hear there's trouble.
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the Mother Crystals. Four Mother Crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait. Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Its facilities, the following hideaway facilities are now available: Alliance Reports, the Patron's Whisper, and the Hunt Board, all three located near Otto in the mess. Sorry.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Journey to Hawk's Cry Cliff. Can I teleport there? Yes, I can.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
Bloodlines. Alright, that'll do for this episode. If you enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
Tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest.
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.